All right, the latest thing from the police. They just turned up, and no matter how much someone yells at you and all that, all they say is the same script line: mediation. Even though you got all these things, they've got nothing else to do. They can't do anything. If they don't hear things clearly, they can't do anything. So here you go, bad guys. Look at the loophole they've left open for you. If you make a lot of noise, everybody, have dogs barking and everything, we can say whatever we want. You can do threats right in front of their face so they can hear it, and they won't be able to do anything because there's no system like the TV. Now, here's another thing. I talked about the TV. I've recorded this with them, so they can't say they didn't. About you could block out the sound. You could put it onto a program and then block out the dog, and then you might have to hear him if you can't quite hear him. Or you can even turn up the volume, which I said I'll check out. I've already told them, I have to go back over this file as you say you can't hear it. And as far as I know, someone can hear it in the house and then comes walking to the door. You should be able to hear it, right? You just need to think and listen clear enough. Maybe put some headsets on, right? It's the best way to listen to things. But anyway, they can't do anything about it. So if I go outside, no matter what time it is, they're allowed to use, once again, that you should have respect that the child's in bed. That's what they said. Not that he should have respect that I've got cystic fibrosis or anything like that, or have respect for me, as he already knows the previous thing, and then I'll try to tell him what I've gone through. They can still say once again to me that I should have just had respect and go talk to him, and yet I can't. So I got to go there and ask what time? What about when it comes to the loud exhaust? Can I say that disrespects people and me and wakes me up all the time when I barely get to sleep? Right? As I've already gone through a lot of stress and I'm sick a lot and it keeps me awake because I can't breathe too well with cystic fibrosis when I lay down. Isn't that true, Emma? That's when it arcs up.
Yep.
That's why we move around.
Yep.
Shocking, isn't it, people? But that's the truth here in Victoria once again. So, easy for the bad guys, isn't it? So they say record for what? But if the bad guys are noisy, then we're screwed. That's what it means. And we can't use, if you try to docket it, that's what she just said, and I've got her on video. Isn't that right, Emma? That we can't tamper with any evidence like TV. That's TV, not real. Yeah. And guess what? If we set up computers like they do with their record, when they record your thing, so it's not, so they can't tell that it's doctored, for a system where it's all lawyers and all people, and it's the same system through all the people that we're connected to, so all the Westerns, all the similar people, right? And you have these computers where they're all video cameraed. Everything's video cameraed. The information's recorded. What's coming out is video cameraed, so everything's video cameraed, right? When they can rewind it back. If we can't use video cameras, then we're all screwed anyway when it comes to video then, right? And should be able to, legit people should only be able to tamper with it, right? That's what you see at courts and stuff like that in JAG. But apparently that's all a lie. Isn't that what she said?
Sorry, what was that?
That if you try to get some evidence out of changing sounds and they go, oh, we've got a sound dude and come in to remove this. Yeah.
That can be tampered with.
Yeah. So you can't use it.
They can't.
So pretty much when it comes to video, if it's not clear and good and you don't get lucky, you're screwed. Isn't that shocking? That is very, very sad that we don't have a system with so much technology that we can't work out, that we can actually just put it in a device and people can work it out. Like I said, the game shows have the better button. They can push a button to get the real answer, right? Where everyone goes, ee. What do you reckon? Isn't that sad? So once I know that, now that's even more scarier to me. Isn't that into you, Emma? That people could turn up and say all these things and we can record it and do all these things, swing at you, and apparently allowed to be violent and yell at you, and if you yell back, that's it, you're in trouble. See, every time you retaliate to these people, then you're part of them. That is sad as well, that they never see that they provoked it. That word provoke does not exist with the police anymore. They don't understand it. They don't know what it means, do they? Because they can't work it out. Huh? They couldn't even work out that I was cleaning and then he come out and did that. And that I told them that I got plenty of videos, right? But all they work out is a system. That's why they want us to admit things that I said before, that I had to do a certain thing till I go see a lawyer, as it was too stressful to try to keep fighting when people don't want to listen, didn't have enough time, my lawyer, right? My free one, when it went to fight the actual charge. And so now, which I spoke to my free lawyer, I've got to wait with my mum and get some money up to actually go back. So until then, we sit here in fear. Isn't that sad that we talk about that? The killers are loose and we get nothing. And then when we stand up for ourselves and they break through the roof, lawyers like them get them 10 grand. Isn't that sad? But anyway, people, have a good one and see you later.